Hey there, my name's Mike Robbins, and I'm the author of 5 books, including my brand new book, We're All in This Together. And I wanted to make this video specifically for teams and talk about 4 specific things that teams can do in the midst of all of the uncertainty, all of the stress, all of the challenge that we're facing right now in the midst of this global pandemic and everything that's going on with people having to work virtually in a 100% virtual environment. It's challenging on many levels, and there's still demands and expectations and work that needs to get done. So here are 4 things that you and your team can do. The first thing is we got to be real with each other. There's a lot going on for everybody. People have kids at home who are doing schoolwork, or needing to be homeschooled. People have family members they're concerned about. There's all kinds of dynamics that are going on outside of work and then trying to work from home. Some people work from home and they're used to that. Other people aren't really set up for that. So we got to be real with each other about how we're feeling and also about how we're dealing with all of this. Because one of the places that we can really get some support is from our team. Not as a way to whine and complain, but just as a way to authentically connect with each other. The second thing that's important for teams to do is to check in with each other. So that's kind of related to being real with each other, but meaning proactively reach out and check in with one another. Make sure that your teammates are doing okay. Make sure they have what they need. Make sure they have some connection. If you know someone on your team is feeling isolated or stressed out or having some specific challenge, can we check in with each other? It's essential always that we create a sense of inclusion, a sense of belonging on our teams. But right now, more than ever, we got to make sure people feel connected, feel included. I mean, one of the paradoxes of this environment is that we're all separated, but we're all together in dealing with the challenge. And with your team specifically, you're all dealing with the same set of goals and challenges work-wise, but making sure that we're checking in with each other. The third thing is we got to make sure that we're having important conversations, that we're talking about stuff that comes up, differences of opinion, challenges, conflicts, giving feedback, talking about sensitive issues. I mean, these things come up in general. They're hard to talk about, but they're necessary. And especially now, everyone's emotions are high, people's stress levels are up. We're not seeing each other in the office or having the normal kind of interactions that we have. We got to proactively have those, what I call sweaty palm conversations with each other. And we got to reach out. We got to send a note or a Slack message or get on Zoom or some way, get on the phone to talk to people about things. Look, bad news doesn't age well. And dealing with all of the stress, all of the challenge, everything going on, we have to proactively communicate and lean into those sweaty palm conversations, have them sooner rather than later. And then the final thing of these 4 is that we got to appreciate each other. Now, I've been talking about and researching appreciation for the whole 20 years I've been doing this work. It's important all the time, but one of the reasons why I make the distinction between recognition and appreciation is that recognition is about rewarding people for results or acknowledging their performance, their results. And people are probably performing in an incredible way right now. It's not that there isn't recognition that can happen, but given the environment, given the circumstance, given that so many businesses and situations are impacted in such a real way right now, there may not be, and there might not be at all, any specific outcome to recognize, but there's always something to appreciate. Appreciation is about recognizing people's value inherently, about acknowledging who they are, the effort, the courage, the qualities that they have. And one exercise that you can do with your team, we've been doing it with our team, I've been encouraging all the leaders and teams I work with to do this, is to appreciate people. Do the appreciation seat exercise, as I call it, which that means we go around and everyone has a minute or two to be on the appreciation seat, which means that we just focus on expressing our appreciation for them. And they just get to receive that from us, even on Zoom, even on Skype, even on video conference, even by email if we have to, but just singling people out and making sure that we're expressing our appreciation. One of the things that I have learned over studying great teams and what it takes for teams to perform at a high level over the last 20 years is that teams that have an ability to both challenge each other and care about each other simultaneously are able to thrive. And one of the best things we can do to let people know we care about them, especially in the midst of stress and challenge and uncertainty, is to express our appreciation for them. So thanks for watching. I know there's a lot going on for everybody, but if we all remember that even with everything happening, we're definitely all in this together, we can support our team and we can not only survive this situation, but we can thrive and be a lot stronger on the other side.